Hi, my name is Anne McMahon Quintero. I'm an opera singer, and we are on the Upper West Side in New York City. My father's from El Salvador, and my mother is Irish. And my dad came over in a time when people were really into assimilation, and he really wanted to fit in, and so we didn't speak Spanish at home at all. Once I got to like junior high school, and they started offering language classes, my first priority was to try to learn Spanish because I thought, well, this is something that I should be able to do. I should be able to communicate with my family. I should be able to function in, the land of my ancestry. And my Spanish is okay at this point, but it's really very much classroom Spanish. I'm almost embarrassed to admit my French is probably better. I love language. I absolutely love language, and it's a major part of what I do with opera. I tend to focus almost exclusively on Italian, although I'm currently leaning towards working on more German opera, so Italian and German is usually where the dramatic mezzos hang out. So I'm a mezzo-soprano of a more dramatic variety. The reason dramatic mezzos tend to sing mostly in Italian and German is that the composers who wrote for this specific voice type, they were Italian and German. Most prominently, we have Verdi and Wagner. A few years ago, I was working in Belgium, and I debuted a role that is one of my favorites to date, and I'm very lucky to be performing it in Hong Kong pretty soon. And it's Azucena in Trovatore, which is like our really standard literature that we do in opera quite a lot. It's in Italian, it's wonderful music, it's interesting characters, it's got a little bit of witchcraft in it, which is always super fun. This was a very, very intimidating situation that I walked into professionally, because it was in Belgium, in the French-speaking part of Belgium, and my French is okay. It's passable for like daily stuff. However, the entire cast and the general manager of the opera, the conductor, the director, the assistant director, everybody was Italian. And when you walk into one of these really kind of hallmark Italian works and you're surrounded by Italians, it's a lot of pressure because your language has to be spot on, and your style has to be spot on, because they'll rip you to shreds. They absolutely will, and everyone will take turns because it's their music.
Troveranno un cadavere muto, gelido, un sicuro scheletro. Nudi, gente presa, I carnefici son, vogliono rogotrarmi, difendi la tua madre.
When you're singing opera, it's really important to have a sense for the natural flow of a language and the natural sort of rises and falls and stresses of a language. It becomes really super, super important that you understand every word and you understand the context of the phrases. And so you have to take these nuances and make them a little bit bigger, but they still have to maintain the integrity of the language.